Hi, my name is Amit. I'm a senior mentor at MBAZ. We are a CAT training institute based in Patna. As far as my background goes, I've done my BTech and MTech both from IIT Madras. Thereafter, I worked for about 6-7 years in different corporates, and for last decade or so, I'm into CAT mentoring. I've been mentoring CAT students for last 11 years, to be precise. So those of you who are following our channel would know that every day we post one good quality question to you. Through that question we try to explain some concepts which will be very helpful for your CAT examination, in your preparation for CAT examination. So today also we have come up with a question which is based on functions and relations. So let us go through the question first and then we'll discuss the solution. So there are two sets given to you. There is set A and there is set B, right? Set A has 5 elements, 1 to 5. Set B has 4 elements, P, Q, R, S. And the question asks that how many relations and functions are possible from set A to set B. Now, those of you who are aware of the idea of functions and relations, you'll be able to answer this question straight away. But for those of you who don't know or who do not have much clarity about what relations are, what functions are, let me give you an example. No, explain these concepts through a simple example first, and then we'll attempt this question. We'll solve this question. So let's say you have two sets, not such a big set. I'll take very small set. Let's say there is one set A or A1 which has only two elements, say 1 and 2, right? And then you have another set A2 which has two elements, let's say P and Q, right? P and Q. Now take it this way. There is one set 1 and 2. There is another set which has elements P and Q. Now a relation or a function, now from set A1 to A2, from set A1 to A2, are many ways. For example, if one can be mapped with either P or Q, two can also be mapped with either P and Q. So if you say what are the possible relations, I map P with 1 with P, right? I map P with 1 with P, that is one. No, and I don't map 2. Okay, I don't map 2. So this is one way. Then the other way can be that I map one with P and one with Q also. So this is also possible, right? Then another possibility is that I map one with only Q, right? So see, with I don't map two with any elements in set A2, but I map one with P or I map one with both P and Q. Here I map one with only Q. So there are three possibilities this way, right? Similarly, I can do it with two also, leaving one aside. I map two with P, only P. Then I can map two with both P and Q. And then another way is where, sorry, this is 1 and 2, where I map 2 with only Q. So as you can see here we have mapped 1, here we have mapped 2. But that is not the only case. No, there are other possibilities. Now I can map 1 and 2 both, right? I can map 1 also, I can map 2 also. So as you can see, there are different ways in which I can do the mapping from set A1 to A2, right? So all of these are called relations from set A1 to set A2. Now some of these relations are functions, many of these relations are not functions. So we'll see that later on, but I hope you have understood. When we map elements from A1, two elements with on in A2, there are different ways in which we can map. We can map only one with some elements, some or more one or more elements of set A2. We can map no, two in A1 with one or more elements in A2. We can map both 1 and 2 with one or more elements in A2. So or we can, there can be a situation also where we don't map anything. This is also a relation where it is totally unmapped, right? but it is totally unmapped. So there are different ways in which relations can be formed from set A to set B. Not all of these relations are functions, so we have to understand first what is which relations can qualify to be functions. Okay, so for that we'll take another route. This is one way to explain relation. There is another route here. So let me just erase it so that I can give you the second type of explanation, second way of understanding relation. See, in set, there is something called Cartesian product A1 cross A2. So A1 cross A2 or Cartesian products of set A1 and A2 is nothing but no set of all possibilities. No, it's a set where elements are in you know pairs where one element is from set A1 and the other element is from set A2. So if I take 1 from here and P from here, this is one element of set A1 cross A2. 1 and Q can also be there. Then 2 and P can also be there. And then 2 and Q can also be there. Right. So this is called A1. This is called Cartesian product of two sets A1 and A2. Right. Now we say that all the subsets all the subsets of A1 cross A2 are relations from A1 to A2, right? All the subsets of A1 cross A2 are relations from A1 to A2. So what do you mean? इसका सबसेट क्या होंगे? इसका सबसेट वो होगा जिसमें इसी में से कुछ एलिमेंट्स होगा, तो या तो चारों होगा या कोई दो होगा या कोई तीन होगा या कोई चार होगा, कुछ भी होगा. There are different relations. So what are the subsets? If I take only these two elements, let's say these two elements, so then in that case the relation will be, see here I have taken only these two, this one and this one. So one का relation P से है and two का भी relation P से है, right? So this is one subset. इस तरह से अगर मैं सिर्फ ये दोनों लूँ, this and this, so in that case, sorry, 1 and 2 and then P and Q. So अगर मैं सिर्फ पहला दो एलिमेंट लूँ तो वन का P से है, वन का Q से, right? So वन का P से, वन का Q. So this is also a relation. If I take all four elements of A1 cross A2, वो भी सबसेट होता है. सारे एलिमेंट्स ले ले वो भी सबसेट ही कहलाएगा. तो इसमें क्या होगा? वन का रिलेशन P और Q से है और टू का भी रिलेशन P और Q से है. सी, one is related to both P and Q, two is also related to both P and Q. So no, there can be different subsets here. इसके जितने सबसेट्स होंगे उतने ही रिलेशन होंगे. कहां से कहां तक? P से A1 से A2 में. तो इसके कितने सबसेट होंगे? थिंक अबाउट दिस. या तो सबसेट क्या होता है? इसमें से कुछ एलिमेंट हो या नहीं हो. तो देखिए अगर इसमें कितने एलिमेंट है टोटल? 1 2 3 4. देयर आर 4 एलिमेंट्स हियर. सो आई कैन टेक दिस. What about this element? There are two options for me. Either I can select this element in my subset or I don't select it. So there are two ways to treat this element. So two ways to treat this element. Similarly, there are two ways to treat this element. I can take it or I don't take it. So 2 into 2. इस एलिमेंट को भी ट्रीट करने का दो तरीका है. इसको या तो मैं सबसेट में लूं या इसको सबसेट में नहीं लूं. सिमिलरली इसको मैं सबसेट में लूंगा या इसको सबसेट में नहीं लूंगा. सो हमारे टोटल कितने हो गए? 2 पावर 4 यानी 16 सबसेट्स हो गए, राइट? सो आई कैन से 16 रिलेशंस आर पॉसिबल. 16 रिलेशंस आर पॉसिबल फ्रॉम सेट A1 टू सेट A2, राइट? अब इसको कैसे याद रखोगे? इसको कैसे समझोगे? इसको एक फॉर्मूला की तरह कैसे याद रखेंगे? सी, यहाँ पे दो एलिमेंट है A1 में और A2 में दो एलिमेंट है. तो A1 क्रॉस A2 में कितने एलिमेंट हो गए? 2 इंटू 2 4. सी, वन का P से, वन का Q से 2, 2 का P से, 2 का Q से 4. तो ये 4 कैसे हो रहा है? बिकॉज यहाँ दो है, यहाँ दो है, तो यहाँ A1 क्रॉस A2 में कितने होंगे? 2 इंटू 2 4 एलिमेंट्स. और फिर टोटल नंबर ऑफ रिलेशंस कितने आ रहे हैं? 2 पावर 4 यानी जितने एलिमेंट है 2 का पावर दैट. So this is the idea. So I can say, I can generalize this way. See, if I say that I can say that if set A contains m elements, has m elements, and set B has n elements, in that case Cartesian set A cross B will have m into n elements. कितने elements होंगे? m into n elements. And number of relations from set A to set B will be 2 raised to the power m into n. 2 raised to the power m into n. So this is my, so make it clear more. 2 raised to the power will be 2 raised to the power m into n. So these many relations are possible, right? So relation का मतलब समझ में आ गया. Now इसका पहला पार्ट तो अब आसान हो गया हमारे लिए. The first part, no, we can easily answer now. Once you have understood this, no, you can no get the answer. See here, in this question, set A has 5 elements. Set B has 4 elements. So I can say that A cross B set will have 5 into 4, 20 elements. So number of relations from set A to set B will be 2 raised to the power 20. So the first part is okay now. How many relations are possible? 2 raised to the power 20 relations are possible, right? Now, how many functions are possible from set A to set B? There is a second part to it, how many functions are possible. So let us also understand which of these relations can qualify to be called as functions. So what is the criteria for a relation to become a function? What is the criteria for a relation to become a function? We'll discuss that first, and then we can answer this question also, the second part also, quite easily. Okay, so let me again erase it. So the first part is done now. We're discussing the second part, how many functions are possible. So see, functions कैसा होगा, यहाँ पे हमारा जो सेट है, पहला सेट जो है A, उसमें क्या क्या एलिमेंट है? 1 2 3 4 5 एलिमेंट्स आर देयर. और जो दूसरा सेट है बी सेट में जो एलिमेंट्स हैं, दोज आर P Q R एंड S, राइट? सो फंक्शन ये होता है जिसमें कि इधर के एक एलिमेंट का रिलेशन इधर के एक ही एलिमेंट से होगा, राइट? सो फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर मैंने इसको P को दे दिया, तो अब इस 1 का रिलेशन इधर के एक ही से होगा, इधर के 2 से नहीं होगा, राइट? सो 2 का भी रिलेशन इन चारों में से किसी से भी हो सकता है. सेकंड टेक इट दिस वे आल्सो. 3 का रिलेशन इससे हो सकता है, 4 का रिलेशन इससे हो सकता है, 5 का रिलेशन इससे भी हो सकता है. इधर का कोई अनमैप्ड हो, सेट बी का कोई अनमैप्ड हो तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. सेट ए के सारे मैप्ड होने चाहिए, और सेट ए का मैपिंग सेट बी के किसी एलिमेंट से यूनिक मैपिंग होना चाहिए. यानी कि सेट 1, जैसे अगर हम ए सेट लें, तो यहाँ पे जो 1 है, इस 1 का मैपिंग इनमें से किसी एक से ही होगा, मल्टीपल मैपिंग नहीं होगा. सिमिलरली सेट 2 का भी यूनिक मैपिंग होगा, सेट 3 का भी, 4 का भी और 5 का भी. बट इधर के सारे एलिमेंट मैप्ड होने चाहिए सेट ए के. सेट बी का कोई एलिमेंट अगर अनमैप्ड भी है तो इससे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. सेट ए के सारे एलिमेंट मैप्ड होने चाहिए, और देन दे शुड बी यूनिकली मैप्ड विथ वन एलिमेंट हियर. So I cannot have one mapped with P as well as Q. That is not a set. Sorry, function. I'm talking about function, not a set. So function is when all the elements of set A are mapped, and they are uniquely mapped with one element here. So one has to be mapped with only one element. It cannot be that one is mapped with P also and Q also. That is not a function. For a function, it has to be uniquely mapped. हाँ, ये हो सकता है कि 1 का मैपिंग भी P से और 2 का मैपिंग भी P से, ये हो सकता है. बट 1 का मैपिंग ही P और Q से, ऐसा पॉसिबल नहीं. So this is function. For a relation to become function, these are the criteria. There are only 2 criteria. One is that all the elements in set A have to be mapped, and the second is they have to be uniquely mapped with elements in set B. So one element from A has to be mapped with only one element in set B. But it is very much possible that two elements are mapped to the same element here. Two elements of set A are mapped with same element in set B. That is possible. Three elements of set A are mapped with only with the same element in set B. That is possible. And some of the elements in set B are unmapped. That is also possible. Okay, so those we don't have to bother about. We only have only two conditions. All the elements of set A have to be mapped, and the second is that they have to be mapped with only one element in set B. They have to be uniquely mapped, right? Now with this idea, let us now try and attempt this question. एक का मैपिंग मैं कितने तरीके से कर सकता हूँ? या तो P से करूँ, या Q से करूँ, या R से करूँ, या S से करूँ. सो वन का मैपिंग चार तरीके से हो सकता है. टू का मैपिंग टू का मैपिंग भी मैं चारों में से किसी से भी मैप कर सकता हूँ. मैपिंग होना चाहिए टू का, और किसी एक से ही होना चाहिए. तो हम टू की मैपिंग कितने तरीके से कर सकते हैं? हम लोग चार तरीके से कर सकते हैं. सिमिलरली यू कैन मैप थ्री in four ways. You can map 4 in 4 ways, and you can map 5 in 4 ways. So it is 4 to the power 5. So I can say there are 4 to the power 5 functions, right? So the first part, the answer is 2 raised to the power 20. The second answer is 4 raised to the power 5. I'll give you the formula also, a ready-made formula. If there are two sets A and B, if number of elements in set A is m and number of elements in set B is n, then I can say that number of relations from set A to set B will be 2 raised to the power m into n, and number of functions from A to B will be n to the power m, right? सी यहाँ पे 5 एलिमेंट है, यहाँ पे 4 एलिमेंट है. हमारा आंसर क्या आ रहा है? 4 टू द पावर 5. सो यहाँ पे अगर m एलिमेंट होगा और यहाँ पे n एलिमेंट होगा तो n टू द पावर m. सो these are our formula. So ये formula याद रखिए. This will be very very handy in solving these types of questions. You don't have to go by first principles or scratch. ये formula ध्यान रखिए. फॉर्मूले से आप डायरेक्टली आंसर निकाल सकते हो, बट ये फॉर्मूला का रीजनिंग भी पता होना चाहिए. आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड the concept behind these questions and the solution also. So thank you guys, thank you for watching. All the best for your CAT exam.